Press release. The Cambodian Human Rights Committee (CHRC) wishes to inform the public that Thailand has continued to illegally carry out military attacks, aggressively demolish civilian homes and private property, and forcibly dismantle civilian and cultural infrastructure despite the ceasefire agreement signed at the third special meeting of the General Border Committee on 27 December 2025. Thai soldiers have invaded civilian homes to pillage and confiscated private property such as motorcycles, tractors, and other materials in areas situated within Cambodia's sovereignty and territorial integrity, including Praichan, Chukchai, and Bang Trakuan villages in Banti Minchai province, as well as in other areas of Preahir, Udon Minchai, and Posat provinces. This upsurge in violence has caused thousands of Cambodian families to be forcibly displaced, deprived of their land, rendered homeless, and subjected to forced eviction, in complete contradiction to international declaration and obligation concerning the right to adequate housing and the right to private-owned property. The CHRC underscores that the illegal occupation by Thai armed forces, followed by the destruction of Cambodian civilian homes and private properties, thereby preventing Cambodian civilians from safely returning to their habitual residence, constitute forced eviction and unjust deprivation of housing and land rights, which are strictly prohibited under International Covenant on Economic, Social, and Cultural Rights, Article 11.1, the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, Article 17, the Hague Convention, 1907, Article 46 and 47, the Geneva Convention, Article 33, and the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, Article 17. This international legal instrument clearly affirms that every individual has the right to adequate housing and is protected from interference with their housing, confiscation, or seize of private property by any individual or group. Through the guidance and the utmost attention of Samdech Maha Bawor Theppaday Hun Manet, Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Cambodia, the CHRC officially submitted an urgent appeal to His Excellency Mr. Volker Turk, High Commissioner of the Office of the United Nations, High Commissioner for Human Rights (OHCHR), and Mr. Balakrishnan Rajagopal, United Nations Special Reporter on the Rights to Adequate Housing, on 5 January 2026. In this urgent appeal, the CHRC called upon the United Nations Human Rights Mechanism to 1. Examine and address the impact of Thailand violation and demolition on the rights to adequate housing and right to own property in Cambodia. 2. Engage with relevant UN mechanism and state to seek immediate cessation of forced eviction, destruction of home, and denial of return. 3. Call upon Thailand to withdraw its force from Cambodian territory, halt all demolition of civilian housing, and ensure a safe and dignified return of displaced Cambodian civilians. 4. Highlight the situation in your communication and report as a serious case of conflict-related housing right violation involving forced displacement, land dispossession, and homelessness. 5. Urge Thailand to provide repatriation, including compensation and guarantees of non-repetition for the affected Cambodian victims. The CHRC reiterates that the right to adequate housing is a fundamental human right, not a military target. The destruction of civilian homes and forced eviction constitute serious human rights violations that require timely and effective response from the international community. The absence and delay of timely and effective international intervention regarding Thailand acts of aggression are exacerbating humanitarian suffering and undermining confidence in international law. Amid escalating violence, silence is not neutrality, but rather an enabling factor of impunity and a double standard, thereby eroding the meaning of international law and threatening international peace, security, and order. The CHRC urgently calls on the international community to take immediate, firm, and effective measures to protect the life and dignity of Cambodian civilians, halt acts of aggression from Thai armed forces, and ensure accountability under international law. Phnom Penh, January 5, 2026.